Nick Olson, what made Sam Howell's second half performance not so appealing? The final drive wasn't bad, Nick. So the final drive, he had a couple of throws that was good decision making with it. He had, there was a drop back out to a throw out in the flat. It's a pretty simple throw, pretty easy read and throw. And he just threw it right in the dirt. He wasn't under any pressure or anything. He just got a little jumpy. When you're watching Sam in person, especially, there's times where he hits the back foot of the pocket and his head starts spinning a bit. It's not on every snap. It's not over and over. It's not a broken problem that will forever keep him from ever being a good quarterback. It just stands out when you see it. It's like when you get the computers going, malfunction, malfunction, malfunction. You're feeling that like he's hearing that sound on the inside of his head. And you understand when that's happening, what's happening then next. And so it could be him in the middle of a pocket where he's sitting back there. So early on, when it started to go a little bit sideways for him, he's in the pocket, pressure's around him. He's not kind of feeling it. He's not kind of feeling it. Oh, I got sacked. Well, that was a problem a little bit from Washington, right? That's why I got sacked 50. Part of the reason I got sacked 55 times is you've got to feel the pressure in the pocket. You got to step up from the pressure. You got to work around a little bit. Now, this wasn't the whole game. In those first few drives, he was on it in this type of stuff. So you at least got a little bit of a flash of it early on. But then the lack of recognizing blitzes. The patience up at the line of scrimmage where it's just rushing to get to the snap, get to the play, rather than even trying to really read the defense and what they were doing. Early on, when he first started out, there's a couple moments there where Sam, where he's reading the defense, he's making adjustments, some smart adjustments that you can see why he's doing it. He checked into a run at one point smartly. He only got 3 or 4 yards on the run, but it was a smart check based on what the defense was showing him. And so he was taking a little bit more time in those moments to kind of read things and be a processor. And with Sam, he's got to get a bit of the artistry of the position down. It's back to the old quote from Holmgren, the Hasselbeck, don't play the position like a blacksmith, play it like an artist. You're not there bang, 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 bang. You're not forging steel. And have a little bit of that kind of flair in what you're doing back there in the process. And there was a bit more of that flair to him in those first few drives versus the other drives where suddenly it looked like he was getting confused by what he was seeing up front. Suddenly it looked like he wasn't trusting his pre-snap reads. Suddenly the accuracy starts to dip with it. You can kind of start to see with Sam, with the things that go bad to him don't seem to be like an issue in his game, like he's got a hitch to his throw or an elongated delivery. It's more of this leads to that, that leads to that, that leads to that. And then you get the bad version of Sam Howell. And you just got to keep him from that downward spiral spot that he can sometimes run into. And if you can, as he did in those few drives, you can get a pretty proficient quarterback.